Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've created a video. It's just been not so great, but I thought I should create a video again. So here I am. I It's Friday again, so we're gonna have another one of our hangouts this tonight at 8 p.m. And I'm excited to see the turnout and how it goes. Um, I've also been working with a coach who's helped me understand why I've been lacking for so long. And it's because I value other people over myself. I'm sure a lot of you can resonate with this, where you feel you give up your dreams to be there for somebody else. You give up your dreams because you think somebody else is more worthy. Um, and I've also been reading some books on these topics. There's one called Worthy by Jamie Lee Kern, and it says that we decide whether we make it or we don't. So it doesn't benefit us to forego our dreams so that somebody else's view of us is true. So she always says, you're the first. If nobody understands you, it's because you're the first. And I feel like that resonates with me because I'm the first who didn't follow in the footsteps of every Indian American who gets a degree, gets a job, makes money, gets married, has children, and live happily ever after. I didn't do that, but I didn't do that for certain reasons. The first one was because I thought I couldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. That if I dim my light, then everybody around me can be happy. Oh, she's not that successful. Oh, she has issues. Oh, she's selfish. Oh, she only thinks about herself. Oh, she does this, she does that. And it's just easier to put that on somebody who's like an outcast, the outsider. You know, they talk about the black swan, the black duckling, and it's always funny because that exists everywhere. And it's those that usually give up what they're meant to be. And reading that book, it tells you to not crush your destiny and to allow it to bloom and flourish. So I'm doing all I can to make this happen. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do or not do. They say continue to do what you're doing, take one step at a time, and just keep going. But I guess in the back of my mind, I think, yes, I'm going to keep doing this, but what if I'm not that person that's going to be successful? What if I'm not one of those? Then what? And I guess I'm blocking my own blessings by saying that. So I'm learning to value myself, learning to give myself credit for everything I've done, and just keep going forward, because sometimes how we see ourselves is not how other people see us. And it's important to recognize our own wins. And I think I'm trying so hard to do that now. So there have been people in my life that have negatively steered me in the wrong direction. And I finally have the courage to X them out of my life. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't have to be nice to people. I always wished people were good to me, were nice to me, cared for me. And so I always gave that to other people. But I'm finally realizing through my coaching session with the amazing coach who's still learning and in school. So once she graduates, I hope she achieves all the successes in the world. But she made me recognize I don't trust myself. Why do I not trust myself? I know something, but it's because of that constant negative feedback from other people that I want to validate what they said. but I don't have to because I know who I am and what I bring to the table. And that's the only thing I should remember. So if you're listening to me right now, if this any of this resonates with you, just know you don't have to listen to anyone else but yourself. If you believe you've done something wrong, recognize the wrong action and make sure you fix it. Make sure you do something different about it. But don't consider yourself a bad person, because that's what I usually do. If somebody tells me you're bad for doing such and such and such, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a horrible person. But that's not how it works. I can be bad to somebody, but that doesn't make me a bad person. Because as long as you achieve goodness, as long as you continue to improve on who you are, as long as you aim to always engage in good actions, you are completely okay. And it's not always necessary that somebody has to be good, then somebody has to be bad. Everybody can be good and have their drawbacks, negative traits, toxic behavior. All of that is very possible. That doesn't necessarily make us bad people. So I've recognized, for me, bad people are those who are dishonest, who lie, who can't be accountable for their actions. And I'm none of those things. So why am I a bad person? And so recognize the difference between good, bad, green flag, and red flag. And this can be dependent on you and what you value. So create those lists. That's what my coach told me. Create lists of red flags and green flags and make them so ingrained in your mind that when you spot them, you can exactly say, this is not for me, and not waste your time. So let's do that. Create those red flags and green flags. There is nothing wrong with you. I don't care who says what to you. There's nothing wrong with you. Just remember that you're good just as you are. You're unique. You have a purpose just like everybody else. Let's try to be positive, encouraging, and constructive in our lives so we can expect that from other people. And when they don't give it to you, you cut them out of your life and keep moving forward. So, with that, I'm going to leave you to it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because you don't know who needs to hear this, and spread positivity, good messages, and good, valuable lessons that we can take away and apply to our own lives. Have a good day. Bye.